This episode of Don't Make It Weird was recorded in front of a live studio audience. It's the Don't Make It Weird podcast with your hosts, Daniel and Dinasaurus.
Hey, what's going on, everyone? We are back for another episode of the Don't Make It Weird podcast, where we have no idea what our show is about, and hopefully none of you do either. And I am joined, as always, by the young Yankee who yodels yearningly, Dinasaurus. What's up, Dina? Perfect entrance, Dina.
Nailed it.
I hit my head.
We're off to a very professional start. Hair's looking good, Dina. I like that little haircut you got.
Thanks. You didn't notice. Sean did. Fuck you.
This is lies, audience. I noticed immediately. I have no idea what she's talking about. And speaking of, audience, it's going to take a lot to drag him away from you. There's nothing that 100 men or more could ever do. He blesses the rains down in Africa. He's gonna take some time to do the things that he never has. Producer Sean, what's up, buddy?
Just one after the other. Home runs, buddy.
I am a lyricist, so if any talent agents need someone to come up with original songs for them, I'm here.
Original. Emphasis on original.
So, huge shout out to last week's guest, Zev Good. Dina, how incredible was that experience?
Oh my god, it was like, what? It was mind-blowingly incredible. Like, he's so quick, I can't even.
And listen, we had a lot of hilarious moments. I mean, I was dying because you took a question to him that, I mean, he literally froze. He couldn't handle the tear-jerking question that you brought. Hey, that's my next intro song for Sean. You gotta calm it down with that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Are we talking about Barbara versus Bet? Because
yes.
That was rough.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Barbara versus Bet. Because we just had Zev just like questioning all things in the world. He just went full on like, take me, world. I will sacrifice myself so we don't lose either woman.
He has a very definite, strong opinion on just about everything we talked about. But that one, he was just dead in his tracks. Stumped.
I mean, like I said on that episode, we are definitely going to have to bring him back for a hot takes with Zev moment, man, because that was some wildness.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh. And for the record, for any of you guys, if you missed the episode, A, you got to check it out. But B, you can find his books, A Map of the World, which is a collection of stories about Zev living in middle class Southern America, or his debut true novel, it's not a true story, but it's an actual novel, All About the Benjamins, which are both available out now on Amazon or anywhere books can be found. Yeah,
Like a fucking true story.
Okay, I was saying like a true novel, not that the story was true. Yeah, okay, it was a pretty big fuck up.
I get it.
Yeah, you're with me. So Dina, I feel like we need to add to our soundboard here. I've been told. So we've had Dina Raptor. We've had Dina Zoidberg. I believe now we've got Dina Tiger. Dina.
Oh my god, wait, I forgot the props. I have to go get props. Hold on.
Oh my god.
Can we just have...
Oh Lord.
Can we just have John call in right now so that we can fill some time while we wait for Dina?
No.
Please.
I'm here.
Yeah, see. Oh, she's back with her props. All right.
Okay, wait.
Oh my god.
I don't know
Dewey's
if it's going to
here, too.
work.
Oh my god, Dylan's here.
Damn it, Dowie. You weren't supposed to tell them. God damn it. Okay, so I don't know if it's going to work because it's a full thingy.
You can just
It's
unravel it.
empty.
Yeah, you can just unravel all of it.
It's supposed to be empty. So wait, I don't remember. Hold on, wait. I can't do it.
That's a tiger sound. That's exactly what a tiger sounds like.
Hold on, okay, wait. Did it work?
No,
It did. I got a bit of a tiger there.
No, that was just a wind through the branches. Oh! Do that one more time. Do that one more. Yeah, one more time. That was.
Point it directly at the mic.
No?
Much better.
Hey, all right. We got Dina Tiger. We're going to be going through the animal kingdom. I look forward to your giraffe sound next.
What sound does a giraffe make?
That sound. That is the sound of giraffe.
You know what?
makes.
I just want a segment where we give Dina obscure animals that she has to make up sounds for.
Yeah, I was going to say, I have no idea. I mean, it's very similar to what a fox says. I don't think anyone knows what a giraffe says. Dina, I believe we have a very special story time. Tease the audience. What do you have in store for us?
Today on Storytime with Dina, we are going to talk about the time that I had somebody Baker acted, and they told the cops that I had magical powers.
She kind of does, though. If you've seen the psychic episode where she guesses my middle name, like I'm not convinced that she's not a, witch. Yeah. No, I agree with you on that.
All right.
So
exciting.
So we learn about Dina's magical powers, and producer Sean, do we have some voicemail? Who's that?
We just got a voicemail.
Oh my god!
Let's
that
check
was
it
so
out.
Cheesy.
I wish we had like a animation.
Hi.
The fuck?
I just wanted to tell you, I really like your podcast.
It's gotta be rants.
When I listen to it, I like to put a pillowcase over my head until I pass
That's not
out.
rants.
I hope that's not too weird. I like it a lot. Okay, bye.
That's gotta be
I don't
rants.
like it.
That 100% has to be rants a lot. That's gotta be
It's
rants.
not rants.
No, that's not rants?
It's
Who
not
the
rants.
fuck?
No. It's just a fan,
just
Did you make that up, Sean?
Oh, we have another voicemail. All right.
Oh my God.
I just wanted to say I think you guys are awesome, and I love what you do for the community. I look forward to your podcast every week, and you are awesome for doing what you're doing for the Trevor Project this month. And yeah, just keep staying amazing, and don't make it weird.
Oh,
Who is that? I know
How
that
nice
voice.
was that?
that was incredibly
I know
nice.
that voice.
You know
I
what?
promise you I didn't hire
so
that
nice.
person to just say nice things about us.
Yeah, that was really nice.
And we are awesome. I appreciate that. I assume you're one of my loyal fans because the Daniel Army grows. There are literally like 5 of us. 2 of us.
You literally
And one of
have
them is you.
Rochelle and who else?
I
Fanny?
think Fanny. Yeah, Fanny. I think I have Rochelle and
Yeah,
Fanny.
Fanny.
I think those are my only 2 that.
You're doing great.
Thanks, Dina. I appreciate the uplifting.
Good job, Daniel.
Yeah. Aw.
The pat on the head. There you go.
Do we have any voicemails, producer Sean?
No, that's it for today. Let's move on to the game.
All right, so guys, if you want to be in our voicemail segment next week, you can always give us a call at 347-69-WEIRD, 347-699-93473.
So
Yep.
let's move on to the game segment. We're going to play Never Have I Ever. Most of you probably played this before. I'm going to say Never Have I Ever, followed by something. And if you've done it, it's a point. You got a drink. And we'll say first to 5, but if it goes really fast, we'll go to 10. And the loser at the end has to chug the rest of their drink.
I'm a very
Are you
innocent-
ready?
I'm a very innocent person. I fully expect Dina to beat me on this.
All right,
I
round
know.
1. 5 points up, right?
5 only.
I can't do it with that hand.
Never have I ever hitchhiked a ride.
And we only put a finger down if we've done
Yeah,
that.
if you
Done
have
it.
hitchhiked.
Yes.
Yeah, no,
Yes.
not hitchhiked. Okay.
That was a softball for you guys. I didn't think either of you had.
Wait, hold on. Does it count if you didn't get picked up but you tried?
I don't know. I don't think you did the deed.
Yeah, no, you didn't.
Okay.
It wasn't
Yeah.
tried to
Okay.
hitchhike. It was you hitchhiked.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Never have I ever slipped into someone else's DMs.
Like in a sexual way?
Yeah, that's what that means, Dina.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
Yeah. Yeah, I've slid into the DMs. I mean, not
Where's that
since I've
sip,
been
Daniel?
Not since I've been married. I was a much younger Daniel, and you know what? We have our audience members calling you out, Dina, saying that you have.
Oh.
This bitch.
Oh.
I was gonna say, I don't.
We almost had a controversy here on Don't
No.
Make It Weird.
I don't think I have. They've slid into mine. Got it.
Wow.
Nobody's
Wow.
ever slid into my DMs. It's
Oh. And now you're gonna have creeps everywhere sliding into your DMs, Dina. Congratulations.
All right. Never have I ever gone commando on a night out.
Obviously.
Why aren't you drinking, man? There you go.
It's gross.
I wear as little underwear or clothes as
He's
possible.
gonna lose so
Yeah,
quickly.
I'm
We're
already
definitely
down.
gonna
Yeah.
do 10.
Yeah.
By the way, I've started with the softballs. I'm gonna go to the dirty ones in a minute.
Oh, we're getting dirty here. All right. All right.
Commando's not dirty.
I forgot where they found these, but it was from some trashy magazine that was like, these are the most scandalous, never have I ever.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, listen, my Commando one, I have a Winnie the Pooh story about how I gained that nickname in Israel, and that might have to be a podcast story for a later date.
Oh, yeah, save that one.
Oh,
Check,
okay.
add it to the list. Okay. Never have I ever had sex in a public place. Oh my god.
Yep, I'm going to go ahead and drink again. Dina, what the hell?
Define. Oh, never mind. I'm not going to say that.
Yeah, don't worry. Both of our parents listen to this podcast now. It used to be just your mom, but now my mom listens, so shout out Corley. I love you.
Your mom is a sex therapist, though. Like, she's a
Yeah,
badass.
but we still have boundaries about
You'd
what
like
we
to,
do.
but you
Not
don't.
anymore.
Yeah, not anymore.
Oh my god. I'm trying to pick one that I know Daniel hasn't done, just so Dina has a chance to get a point.
Yeah, right now Dina has done absolutely nothing.
And I've got the cool life.
Oh, I think I can get Dina with this one. Never have I ever borrowed clothing from a friend and not returned it.
Oh, fuck. Oh
my God.
I literally return everything. And yes, Mackenzie, I have your socks. I washed them. They're sitting on my dryer. Wait.
Oh my god.
Shut the fuck up.
Listen, I have my buddy Jason's
Oh.
WrestleMania shirt, which you've probably seen me wear in this podcast. I've got my buddy Joel's shorts. Let's see what else.
Just like
I
walk around and like lose your clothes everywhere.
Kind of, yeah. That's
No, it kind of sounds more like he finds clothes everywhere.
Listen,
Just
if you knew Jason, he leaves his shit everywhere. Every time he comes to visit me, he lives in Missouri. Anytime he comes to visit in Georgia, he absolutely leaves something every time. Me and him just have the same sense of style, so I just am like, oh, all right.
So
guess-
no style.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
Okay.
pretty much.
Got one left. One left before I lose round one.
Never have I ever forgotten where I parked my car.
Oh, come on.
Yes, we got Dina, everybody.
I called the police once and thought that my car was stolen.
Let me go chug my drink real quick and then go get more. Oh.
How do you not have drinks like on the ready? Oh, you do. Okay, good.
Yeah.
Wait, are we starting over?
Yeah. Well, so I lost resoundingly in round one. I still can't
Can you
believe
give me
it.
something good, Sean? Jesus.
Well, I just can't believe you've never had sex in a
Don't
public
tempt
place.
me, because I'll throw one down
Can we
that might make
like? We
people
should
mad.
probably.
Okay.
My mom can't hear this, so we're editing this out. Can we define sex in a public place? Like, I wasn't full on getting on in a public restaurant. Like,
Okay, it was it in
Anywhere
your-
that's not private, like
Yeah.
not in your house or or a hotel room or something.
or
like,
someone
you
else's
know,
house.
Like in a car, that's public.
Yeah.
Like,
Then I should have put a finger down.
Or shout out Raine.
wait, does your
rooftop
camper count
jacuzzi.
as a car?
Here's my finger.
Hold on. Rooftop jacuzzi with Raine. Okay, that sounds pretty great. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm pretty on board.
It's
with that.
really not. It's really not.
But a rooftop though?
Jacuzzis are not fun to have sex in.
Oh no! I don't think jacuzzis are.
Water
But on the
does
rooftop.
not make for good lubricant.
So,
Anyway.
Hold
I'm
on,
gonna have
John.
nightmares. Go ahead.
John West is saying, or in a zoo, making the animals uncomfortable for a change.
Got him.
You
Okay.
and me, baby, ain't nothing but mammals. All right, sorry.
Sweet Jesus.
Round 2. Let's go.
Okay. Never have I ever been arrested.
Now, if this question was...
She's just gotten away with all those murders.
yeah.
I do get away with everything.
I was going to say, if the question was never have I ever gotten someone else arrested, Dina would have to put a finger down. Yeah.
Are we gonna obligatory let me have the one?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Never
with that.
have I ever... Oh, whoa. Never have I ever been walked in on while doing the deed.
Stealth
Oh,
mode.
Jesus.
Yeah, that's happened.
Literally all
That's
these
horrifying.
are for Daniel.
That's that story is another one of a future podcast story called...
You guys should have collaborated with Mackenzie.
It was
I
called
guess.
The
I
Brain.
mean, she thought that you'd been sliding into DMs, so I don't know how reliable that would have been.
Yeah, she would have.
But yeah, mine's another one of my stories called The Brain, and I definitely had like half of my fraternity walk in on me having sex one time, and that was awkward.
Oh, fuck.
Okay, can you save it, though?
Yeah, I can save it. Just letting
Add
you
it to
know.
the list?
Yeah, it's on my list.
Yeah, you should start sending me your stories and we can add them to polls.
That's what she said.
The last time you told a story was episode 2.
It's
by
true.
the way.
Yeah, no, it's true. But Dina's stories are so much better than mine.
I feel like one time every 4 or 5 should be you.
Daniel just wants to get to know me, but I can't tell you guys any of my stories, so you guys can't get
It's
to
true.
know me until the recording.
It's true.
It's true.
I want to get to know you with the world. You know.
John is correct.
Never.
Sorry. I'd be
my God.
distracted.
So this whole episode is going to be centered around audience interaction that we don't normally have. So this is going to be a weird experience for me to post.
God, Daniel.
Never have I ever faked an orgasm.
Refuse.
Dina's like, I've just never had one.
Oh my God.
Jesus.
No comment.
God, no.
I'm sorry,
Okay.
Oh
Timothy.
God. Kenzie
No,
said
he's
sorry
just
to
that
him.
good.
Oh Lord. She's laughing. Let's give her a moment.
John West taking over our show again with the comment, what guy hasn't been drunk, spit in his hand, and just pretended they could finish? Just me? God, I love having a live audience. I can't ever go back to not having a live audience, Sean. This
Good
is...
thing I have
this is-
these.
This is chaos, man.
I'm so sorry, continue.
You know, it'd be better
I
if
have to clean
Riverside,
up my drink.
if Riverside let me like export the chat,
So they could see
Then
people
that would
see
be
one.
better.
Yeah.
God.
but it's gone once we leave. The chat's gone. There's no way for me to save it. So
I'll be the
Without
without
cure.
context,
sticky
a lot of
now.
these jokes aren't going to make any sense.
It's okay, I love it. I love the chaos.
Listen, you had a whole wine bra explode on yourself before, and you survived. Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
So
shit.
Kenzie's going to type out the chat for me. Apparently.
Perfect. Copy and paste. This is going to be beautiful.
Okay, I'm back.
Ready?
All right, still on 4.
Okay. Never have I ever kissed more than one person romantically in one day.
That's down another finger for me.
You hoe.
I am a hoe. I went through a hoe phase.
A phase?
Yeah, I'm still. Dina, I can't believe it's
Never
part of like
have
some
I ever-
vengeance.
Done the walk of shame.
I'll drink again to
Good
that.
God.
For folks at home that don't know what the walk of shame is, I don't know what you're doing with your life, but that's when morning after, you kind of get kicked out of the bed and just have to grab your clothes and mosey on out of there, because everyone else in the house, apartment, or place knows exactly what you just did.
Never have I ever sent a dirty text to the wrong person. Oh, we got Dina!
We finally
That's two,
got
everybody.
Dina.
That's a small victory. I feel like I won the game at this point.
Who did you send the text to, Dina?
I don't remember, but it was another guy instead of my husband. And I really don't remember who it was. I don't think I talked to them anymore.
Yeah, I have to. Yeah, you kind of got to ghost him after that. What was the text, Dina?
I don't remember. It was when we were dating.
Sounds like a lie to me.
I was super drunk. Oh! Actually, I do remember who... okay, so you read... a couple of people in the chat have read it too. You read the Nothing Special book?
Yep.
James. I sent an inappropriate text to James.
Codename James. All right.
Yeah.
Audience, if you'd like, if you've watched this episode, you can fill in the blanks as to what Dina said. Anything, the best one, we will use as canon from here on out.
Oh, Jesus
No,
Christ.
it was Dina's dirty text.
What was Dina's dirty
This episode's going to be 3 hours long. Here we go. Never have I ever regretted a sexual experience. Oh, I
Horse
saw
girl?
Dina's finger bend just a little bit.
Oh, no, that was just a twitch.
I mean, I kind of take the Lonely Island Boys kind of view on it. It's like, doesn't matter,
Okay.
had sex.
I'm just going to have to get really savage right now.
All right, let's do this.
Because this needs to end, okay?
Yeah.
Never have I ever been locked in my bathroom.
You bitch!
Got her!
I don't think Mackenzie knows about that either. Hey guys, I got locked in my bathroom for 2 hours and Tim didn't come and I was screaming for help.
Oh my God.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Never have I ever convinced my mother I was kidnapped.
She's got a middle finger up for the folks listening on the audio only. Dina, producer Sean is going right for the throat right now.
I just had to level it out a little bit, okay?
Yeah, no, these are beautiful.
Just a little bit.
Yeah. Middle finger's still up for Dina.
Never have I ever dropped my cell phone in the toilet.
Oh, God damn it.
Oh, I knew it! I didn't know it, but I knew it.
Yeah, that's very in character for me. I've washed it 3 times and I've jumped in toilets twice.
Oh, and this one's going to keep people guessing, and you guys are probably going to hate me for it, but I just can't help myself, because you both have one finger up, and this is the last one.
All right.
Never have I ever lied to another writer about liking their book.
Oh, God, I'm so sorry, writing community.
Dina, that's a frickin' lie.
Yeah, it is. Straight up a lie.
Oh, no. Oh, we just lost all of our viewers. Everyone's going to be inundating us with, "You son of a bitch, you hated my story, didn't you?"
If anybody wants to know
All
Daniel's
right.
patterns for lying, I know them. I can help you.
Like, you can fuck right off, Dina.
That was
I would
way
never.
too long and drawn out, but, you know, I'll fix it later. It's
We'll
okay.
fix it later.
It's all right.
Okay.
We might.
Yeah, we do know Daniel's tells, by the way. He's a horrible poker player, but we won't share them here today.
Oh my God, the entire
No,
writing
I would
community
never
is going to
share
hate
them,
me now. I appreciate that. You guys now have blackmail over
Listen,
me.
Kenzie, don't
you
call
are
me.
a golden retriever. You just like everything. Everything makes you smile and wag your tail. It's okay.
It's true. It's very, very true. All right, guys. It is time. Now that the entire
Okay.
writing community hates me, it is time for our discussion segment. And for the folks at home, me and Dina, off air, in our Team White Claw, shout out Team White Claw, we
For the
had
claw.
a little debate, get heated. Some sides got taken, some feelings got hurt, and it came down to this. Is listening to an audiobook considered reading a book? And so we got into the whole audiobook versus reading. It got heated. She tried to stab me, and we
Okay,
thought...
before you go any further, though,
The jury
for our
cannot
judges,
have an opinion.
hold on. Okay, both of you need to turn chat off because I don't need you guys to be seeing what they're saying.
Okay,
Turn it
chat's
I'll
off,
turn it
chat's off.
Okay.
They're
Chat's
allowed to discuss amongst themselves, okay?
Okay,
Yeah.
chat's off.
Essentially, you're not trying to convince each other that you're right. You're trying to convince them, okay? You guys aren't going to change your opinions, but they might. So the way this works is Daniel's going to start. Dina's going to have a rebuttal. Dina's going to have her own statement. Daniel will have a rebuttal. Dina will have a rebuttal, and then they'll have closing statements, and then I will ask the audience, the chat, to vote on who won the debate.
Daniel, I need you to just like become a mouth breather for 5 seconds. Please, dear God.
Excuse me. Let me go ahead and put on my tie for this debate. Here we go.
Oh my God.
Yep. Got a tie on for this. So we've got we have some of our favorite people from Twitter and from our personal. Oh my God, Dina, put on your.
I wasn't planning this, but he went for it, so I gotta one up him.
So we've got a specially hand-selected jury of 5 individuals. They're going to be judging who's got the better argument on this side of the debate. So here we go. Producer Sean, any last words?
I'm going to maximize, or say you have a maximum of 1 minute per statement. Okay.
I don't even.
So I'm going to set a timer.
That's what she said.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Dina,
Damn it.
Daniel, are you ready?
I am.
Your time starts now.
Now I'm just a humble, simple hyper chicken from a backwoods asteroid. And you, ladies and gentlemen, the jury, are going to hear a lot of arguments from this lovely Dinasaurus. And yes, she's got nice hair and she's got knives that could hurt and cut you, but I ask you to be objective as we discuss audiobooks. Now, in our entirety of this argument, I'm going to present you with some very simple facts, such as auditory storytelling is the oldest and most pure form of storytelling in all the world. In addition to that, the first audiobook was actually produced on vinyl in 1932 by the American Foundation for the Blind. We have a study in 2016 published by Sage Journal that shows that there is no difference in comprehension between reading a book and listening to a book. On top of that, the Journal of Verbal Learning and verbal behavior found our brains are more likely to create meaningful imagery when we listen as opposed to read.
Okay, Mr. Quigley, please seize your time.
And I just want you to know that we're going to find out that audiobooks are not...
Mr. Quigley, please seize your time.
So...
Please seize your time. Thank you. Miss Dinasaurus. Oh, I'm getting this other. Miss Dinasaurus.
I'm going to went full Bobby Boucher.
He said,
What is going on? We have lost it completely over here.
Okay. Fucking hell. Okay, wait. Oh, God. Fuck, okay. I'm ready.
All right.
So, I just want to clarify
Dina,
this argument for...
Hold on.
No, I'm not going into the argument. No,
Okay.
wait. I want to clarify something real quick.
Oh,
Let's clarify something now.
Did you present the question as are audiobooks reading?
Yes.
Okay, because you
That's
100%.
what
You can
the
start my
argument
clock
is.
here, right
All right.
here and now. Is
Your
when
time
you can start
starts
my
now.
clock. You didn't even argue that. What you argued was audiobooks for the blind. Okay, blind people don't read; they listen or they feel Braille. First of all. Let's get that right out of the way. Second of all, you listen to music. You do not read music. So when you are listening to an audiobook, you are listening to it. You are not reading it. And Webster's Dictionary defines reading as the action or skill of reading written or printed matter. My good sir. That is what reading is. You are taking in characters. You are taking things in with your eyes, not your ears. Do you know the functions between your ears and your eyes, sir? That's all I have. I don't even need a minute.
All right. Mr. Quigley.
Your Honor and incredibly attractive people of the jury, I just want you to know that, first of all, you absolutely
Not that you're not
read
attractive.
music. Sheet music is a thing, so yes, you do read music. And in addition to that, a study from the Journey of Neuroscience has shown that audiobooks offer the same mental stimulation, there we go, sorry about that word, as reading for yourself. They analyze brain scans, and people reading and listening to an audiobook lit up in the exact same areas. In addition to that, how about folks with dyslexia or learning disabilities, in addition to our blind friends? All of them need audiobooks. They are consuming the same information. At its core, reading is taking a story and getting it into your brain. And whether you get it visually or auditorily, it works the exact same way. In addition to that, it's good for the economy. We can go ahead and we get, in addition to the editors and the
Mr.
writers.
Quigley.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Quigley.
Yes, sir.
Please seize your time. Thank you.
So, audiobooks are the best.
Dinasaurus, you're on the clock.
Oh fuck, I forgot everything you said.
Y'all know I take it seriously.
wait.
This man does not.
Okay,
This
so
man
what you're
does
talking
not.
about is taking in a story. You are talking about living and experiencing a story. You are not talking about reading. You are not defining those two things very clearly. You are putting them into one thing. Yes, you can enjoy a story through an audiobook, but you are not reading a story through an audiobook. There is a difference, and we are talking about the definition of reading versus listening here. That's all I needed. I'm good.
Wow.
Wait, I don't
Record
want to
time.
touch that. I'm going to mess it up again.
Your
Well,
final statement, Mr. Quigley?
Well, incredibly attractive and unbelievably intelligent people of the jury, I just want you to know that I believe that stories are stories, no matter how you consume them. There doesn't need to be this entire gatekeeping that goes on when we say, oh, did you read that book? No, sir, I listened to it on audio. No matter how you consumed it, you consumed that book. And in addition to this, we've shown that the New York Times says there is no comprehension difference, that our brains light up the same, that actually you have an opportunity to have a more emotional response in vivid imagery when you listen to a book because you're not using those processes to read and reread in your brain. It helps out folks with disabilities or with physical conditions. Audiobooks are great, and we will not stand for any gatekeeping. And I just want to thank you for letting this humble hyper chicken from a backwoods asteroid present arguments for you today.
All right. Dinasaurus, your final remarks.
Will you shut up, man?
Radical left.
Would you shut up, man?
Listen, who is
You can't go Joe Biden against me. That's not fair.
I don't need a final remark because you weren't even arguing about what we were talking about. Just shut the fuck up.
So you're seizing your time early.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Well, judges, let's say that if Daniel won, put 1 in the chat, and if Dina won, put 2 in the chat.
Damn. 1.
That is 3 votes for Dina, 2 votes for Daniel.
I call for a biased jury pool here. This is bullshit.
Dina clearly
Wow, wait,
won.
Raine didn't
The
even
numbers
vote
don't
for
lie.
me?
Thank you, Raine. I
No.
love you.
I thought that was a shoo-in. Fuck.
Listen.
Oh
You already
no,
pulled
wait,
in
I
everyone
dropped
you
my
know.
cap into my
Okay.
drink.
Oh, now you got to drink it.
I got to drink the cap, yeah. I had science on my side.
Yeah, you also kept referring to them as the jury, and again, we're not in court right now.
I humbly disagree.
Maybe it was your awful foghorn leghorn that turned them off.
That is hyper chicken from a backwoods asteroid belt.
All right.
We get the reference,
So-
Daniel. We get the reference. Don't worry.
Your Honor, I'm just a simple hyper chicken from a backwoods asteroid.
I'm sure Rance will be pleased with these results, as I am.
This is bullshit. I never win any games.
You literally win all the story games.
It's time
Oh shit.
for Storytime with Dinasaurus.
I'm not ready.
What, do you need a break?
I need to go get a drink.
Oh my god. Okay.
All right, Mackenzie.
back.
Mackenzie, you have permission to go pee.
This is time for pee break, everybody.
Yeah, I really thought that me and John were on the same page, and I'm incredibly disappointed that John let me down.
He voted for you, dummy.
Oh, he did. Never mind. Sorry, I forgot I'm number 1. Then John, you made a good decision. So did Raine. Lemon, I'm incredibly disappointed with you. And Kelly, for shame. All right.
My floors feel soaking wet.
Sorry, not sorry. That's just rude, Kelly.
Do you need to change your shirt now? Outfit change. Be like Beyonce, go put on a different outfit for the next song.
No, I really. Oh wait, John did vote for you. I really thought that.
Do you
Raine
need to
was
blow
gonna
it
vote
out?
for me.
Get your hair dryer out and just.
I'm just saying, I had scientific journals and articles and everything to back me up. And Dina's
You were
all you
arguing
need.
the immersion of storytelling, not story reading.
You did not make an argument.
You know what the
At
argument
any
is.
point,
It's the
the
same
entire
argument.
time.
No,
Listen.
no, it's the same
No,
argument.
hold on a
that-
second, because I didn't say a goddamn thing the whole time. You did
All right.
not once argue what the debate was. You were just propping up audiobooks as if everyone's like, audiobooks are shit. No, that's not the debate. The debate is audiobooks are not reading.
But see, that no. What the difference is,
You
is
did
that
not
people,
once argue
people-
that
okay,
audiobooks are reading.
Then we should have defined the argument more, because what the argument is that if you say, "Hey, I read that book," and they're like, "Oh yeah, I listened to it on audio," then people start gatekeeping and going, "No, you didn't actually read the book." When you did, the comprehension's the same areas your
Listen,
brain light up.
If you're physically unable to read, that's a different story, and I think you pulled that card a little early, buddy. Second of all, I've read a book and then also listened to the audiobook, and it's a completely different experience, especially with something like Star Wars, where they actually have voice actors come in and they have sound effects, and it's like you're listening to a movie versus reading it off of a book.
Yeah, and
So
see,
it's a completely different experience.
we should
It's
have
a radio show versus reading.
See, we should have specified this, because that's what the real argument is. What we just went over is the real argument. What Dina won was on a technicality.
Motherfucker, that was what this was about.
No, you won on a technicality.
I will pull up our group chat messages right fucking now. This was exactly
It
what
couldn't
we
have
were
been
doing.
any clearer. It couldn't have been any clearer. Is listening to an audiobook reading?
I still maintain I'm correct.
Period.
I
Okay,
have science
anyways.
to back me
Oh
up.
my.
Anyways, we interrupt this program for a brief content warning. Viewer or listener discretion is advised.
I would like to start off this story with a statement indicating that while I may be presenting this in a fun, lighthearted manner, this story does contain serious aspects and elements. I do encourage anyone listening that is struggling with mental health issues to seek help. It is not something to be ashamed of. Find an outlet, whether medical or therapeutic, that can help you in a healthy manner befitting of your personal beliefs. We here at the Don't Make It Weird podcast take mental health very seriously and are very open about those kinds of topics and discussions, and encourage everyone to do the same. Suicide or any harmful act should be addressed by professionals. While the story does not get graphic in nature, it can still be an emotional trigger, and you should proceed with caution. Okay.
It's story time with Dinasaurus.
We're going back. So, I was involved in this friend group. Anakin was involved in fuck him.
Fuck Anakin.
Fuck you, Annie. It was me, Annie, Jezebel, and I need a name that's fitting for a cop.
These are all fake names, and no one is real in the process of these stories.
Yeah. Give me a cop name.
That
Officer Longwinger.
Okay. Officer Longwiener?
Long wiener.
Longwiener, okay. Officer Longwiener. 4 of us were friends. It wasn't even a crush. I was in love with a dude that was not involved in this friend group or whatever. And Jezebel knew about it. And she was a psychopathic liar. And she came to me one day because she was mad that Officer Longwiener had a crush on me and confessed his undying love for me. And I didn't like him because I liked, we'll call him Skittles. We'll call him Skittles. I was in love with Skittles, and Officer Longwiener can go fuck himself. Just kidding. I still want to be your friend. I don't like that you don't talk to me anymore.
Oh. He's just upholding the law.
So Jezebel
The
was very
Longwinger of
upset.
the law. Sorry.
So Jezebel was upset that Officer Longwiener was in love with me. And I didn't like him back. So she decided to make up a dirty lie and said that Skittles was in love with her and confessed his love for her. And I immediately knew that this is not true because...
What kind of Spanish soap opera is this?
How do I say this politely? She was not his type.
Was she a big girl?
That.
She's a big girl.
I don't want to talk about
it. She's a big girl. Yeah. She thick.
I don't want to talk about it.
She a little thick.
Thick with 2 C's, boy. She had good boobs.
Really nice boobs. So go on about her boobs. Yeah, could you describe them in intimate detail, please?
Damn,
They'll give her back problems by the...
Damn, boy, he's thick. Boy, that's a thick ass boy. Damn.
They'll give her back problems by the time she's 30 type of boobs.
Okay, perfect.
So she got very, very upset about this and lied and said that Skittles was in love with her. And I knew that it was a lie. And I came to her and I was like, hey, I know that you're lying and I don't appreciate lies in a friendship. And I was being like a big adult. It's the first time I had done like an adult confrontation and not been like all psychopathic about it.
So you were like 16 at the time?
Actually, yeah.
Hey!
Yeah. I was being a mature adult. Okay.
So by the way,
And
by the
I
time
told
she
her-
was 16, she already had like 3 degrees.
7, I thought. Wasn't it 7?
8, 7,
Eight,
7,
seven.
7. Okay.
7.
Sorry.
7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7.
Okay.
Oh no, is that a seizure? Who just snorted? Add that to the sound.
That wasn't me that time.
We need that added to the soundboard.
Okay. Focus!
Sorry.
Where was I?
Snorting.
You were 16. That's the last thing we planned.
And we were just
I was
giving her
having an
lots of
adult...
boobs.
Shut the fuck up, Daniel!
Oh, God.
I was confronting her like an adult, except I made the mistake of doing it in the wrong setting, and I did it when we were at work, and we worked at a restaurant at the time, and, yeah, we were at the front when I told her, I was like, hey, I don't want to be friends with somebody that's gonna lie to me. I think we're done here. That's exactly what I said.
Very mature.
And she grabbed her yeah, so this is a trigger warning for anybody. She grabbed her box cutter and just right down her wrist. And I fucking panicked. I was like, oh my God, what did I do? Like, I was trying to be an adult and she just straight up
She didn't even
down
hesitate.
her
She
wrist.
just fucking...
There was no hesitation.
This went from 0 to 100 really fast.
Yes, it did. And I was like, oh my God, like I immediately grabbed her and like was putting pressure and I was trying to like wrap her in whatever I could fucking find. I think I found like a sanitary cloth or whatever like that we had for the kitchen. Like, I don't even know. I was pulling her into the back of the kitchen and I was like trying to like hold on to her and she was crying and she was like, you can't not be friends with me. Like, this is like, you can't leave me. Like, just full on breakdown. And I was like, I'm not that important. Like, stop it. You'll be okay. Like, we can still talk and everything, but like, I don't want to be. I just don't.
At that point, tell her you want to be friends, Dina.
I was like, no, I wasn't. I didn't say any of that. I just like I was just holding her and like trying. I was in panic mode. I was just trying to like keep it together. So we finally got. She didn't like actually get super crazy. Like there wasn't a ton of blood or anything like that. I got her to calm down. We were sitting in the back booth, and I grabbed my phone, and I'm like under the booth out front, like while we're just calming down and like crying together, and just like, we are together, we've got this. And I'm texting our cop friend because I was like, oh my God, what do I do? Like, this is what just happened, and like, oh my God, fucking come help me. And he was on duty. Officer Longwiener was on duty, and he showed up with a full fucking squadron of cars. And they immediately just charged into the fucking restaurant. And I was like, oh my God, I'm going to be in so much trouble. Like, oh my God, what do I do? I'm going to be the one that they blame for this. Like, what the fuck? So he comes over there and he tells the guys to go back. So he comes in and he's just sitting with us casually, and she's crying, and she shows him her wound or whatever, and I try to slip away or whatever because he's casually he's tapping my knee get back,
get the hell out of here.
Yeah, he's just you're the trigger at this point, you gotta go. So I get out and I'm over with a group of cops, and then I'm telling them everything that happens, and he eventually they get her. He convinces her. Officer Longwiener convinces her to go into the back kitchen, and that's when they take her and they have her Baker acted. But while all of the cops are talking to her, she pulls up her phone.
Stop for a second, because I had to look this up, so I'm assuming that there's other people that don't know what Baker Act is. So that might just be a Florida thing. So can you explain what that means?
So basically, in Florida, if somebody is suicidal or self-harm of any degree, a family member can call the police and have them Baker acted, or call a psych ward or whatever it is, or an officer can make that decision. Nobody else can make that decision in Florida. So I could not decide to call. I could call the police, but then the police have to decide to call and take her in to have her, psychiatrically detained, or detained for psychiatric reasons. And then they stay for 24 hours in a psych ward. And then a therapist or a psychiatrist will determine if they need further help. So, yeah, that's why I called him, because I didn't want to call him, I didn't want to call the police, but he's a cop, so he had to do it legally. So they're talking to her, and, they're assessing her, giving her, all their questions and everything. And in the middle of them talking to her about whether or not she needs to go to the psych ward, she pulls out her phone and starts reading book ideas that I had, and tells them that I have magical powers and these are our code names, and that I am manipulating them and telling them, or manipulating them, and I'm in their minds and telling them that they need to take her to the psych ward.
So wait, she was saying that you had psychic powers based on your book concept ideas that you had shared with her that she saved for some reason.
Yes, and she was just screaming that I was doing all of this, and that she was innocent, and that I slit her wrist, and that I was doing all of this, and that I had magical powers, and I was manipulating the whole situation, and I was manipulating all the cops there, and they just needed to wake up. And I was like, oh my God. Luckily, Officer Longwiener knew that I was a writer.
It's very
and he
lucky.
was like, guys, listen, that's not it at all. This is what's happening. And I had to talk to the cops about and prove to them that I don't have magical powers.
Wait, they made you do a test to find out if you actually had magic powers? Did
they threw her in the lake to see if she would float like a witch.
They questioned me, and they were like, can you do this? And I was like, what the fuck? No! And they were like, oh, okay. That's the Florida legal system. Can you do this? No! Okay.
I'd like to believe that there's an official police record somewhere where it's just asked witness, can you levitate object? Witness denied being able to levitate said object. So we burned her at the stake.
There is. I had to give a testimony.
Okay, so can I just point out that I'm still giddy because you said Officer Longwiener and duty in the same sentence?
Did I?
You did.
Oh my God.
He was on duty.
He was on duty, absolutely.
Oh my God. I didn't even notice.
We are upholding our high professional standards here at this time. Oh, God.
All right.
I hope. Does Officer Longwiener show up in others of your stories? Because I really like that this is his name.
He can.
I'm going to have to start a freaking wiki for our podcast just to keep track of all these characters.
Yeah, go ahead and put him in weird super fights in the future, Sean.
The long wiener of the law.
The long wiener of the law. All right,
Daniel.
guys, it is time for my favorite segment, your favorite segment, and this time it's me that gets to make an ass of myself as we get into Cringey Copulation.
It's in Facebook Messenger, buddy.
Oh, man, this one's for me, and I feel like I've had something brewing for a while to embarrass me, so I am very excited to pull this up. Do we have the book title or the, oh my God.
It's fan fiction.
It's fan fiction.
Don't read ahead.
All right, sorry.
Now this game is played.
Even after having sex with the bounty hunter, Jar Jar still had a big morning boner.
Keep it together. Keep it together.
Jar Jar soon arrived on the planet of Rothar and met with the fair maiden of Rothar. "Greeting, fair maiden. Misa Jar Jar Binks. Misa, your humble sex servant," said Jar Jar. "Gallant Jar Jar, come with me," said the fair maiden. The fair maiden took Jar Jar to a large coliseum. "You must fight for my honor, Jar Jar, against the royal Black Knight of Rothar. Shadow," said the Fire, because that's spelled F-I-A-R, maiden. "I will fucking kill you, you stupid fucking fish," yelled the Black Knight. "No, Misa, you will die," yelled Jar Jar in defiance. Shadow, the Black Knight, ran towards Jar Jar with his big lightsaber. Not a euphemism. He thought it would be an easy fight for Jar Jar. Did not have a lightsaber. But in his hubris, he did not notice Jar Jar's big morning boner. Oh shit. Jar Jar extended his hips up, and when Shadow came in for the kill, he was impaled by Jar Jar's penis. The crowd cheered. The fair maiden then descended into the Colosseum and said to Jar Jar, "You have won my honor. Now we shall have the sex." Then in the Colosseum, Jar Jar undressed the fair maiden. It was very romantic. Then he put his penis inside of her. With every pelvic thrust, the crowd cheered. It was glorious. After he was finished, Jar Jar's penis returned to normal. He was very happy, but the adventure wasn't over.
I thought that was your fantasy.
Oh my God.
Dina's been holding on to that for like a month.
Yeah, I have.
At least.
Oh my God. All right. So girls, if you just saw your man impale another person on their incredibly large penis, would you then go, "Yeah, I want that inside of me"?
I mean, clearly,
no.
if it were Jar Jar, yeah.
I'm just picturing like a hip thrust, just like penis dead. Like what?
I love how it was like so detailed through like the fight thing, and then at the end it's like, and then he put it in her, and then it was over, and his penis returned to normal.
Hey,
but the battle is not over.
I really want to know what happens next. I am really curious as to.
You know that document that I'm trying to have somebody like break into? I feel like that's what that's gonna be.
13-year-old Shades of Grey. Yes,
they have
the
sex.
They have the sex.
Oh my God.
And then they fornicated.
So, I mean, who do you think has larger penis, Jar Jar or 13.5-inch Edge?
Jar Jar, he's taller.
Height does have
That's
a
true.
direct reflection on penis size. That's
Although
why
I don't know what the body to penis ratio is for amphibians, so we might have to do some research.
The real John West has a great point. He says, remember when Qui-Gon grabbed Jar Jar's tongue? That thing was pretty huge.
Don't do that again.
Oh my God.
Yeah, we're going to need that put in later.
All right. Weird takes?
Weird takes. Let's go. Sean, set us up for what weird takes are.
All right. So every other week, we ask you guys to send us your unusual or controversial opinions about writing, literature, or the writing community in general. And this week, I've got a couple to show to Daniel and Dina. Get their gut reactions. So here we go. Don't worry, John. We've already used all of yours. They'll be coming out in the coming weeks.
Thank you, John.
Yeah, we don't have any opportunity to swear at him anymore.
Josh Patrick Riley at JL Patrick Riley on Twitter says the best way to make unique character names is to take two normal names and put them together. Hashtag WeirdTakes.
Dina, start us off.
Yeah, I mean, why not? Like, if it flows off the tongue, sure. Renesmee was Renee, and was it just Esme? God, she's such a basic bitch. Twilight, Renesmee, right? Yeah. Okay. Whatever. Regardless. Yeah. Why the fuck not?
Yeah, I mean, that's one of my favorite things to do is in my video games and other extracurriculars, I try to put an extra name on Sean's name and make that a person. So I do this quite a bit. Yeah, no, I do.
God, I wish that wasn't true, but it is.
Oh my God. Why are you so obsessed with him? It's fucking weird.
If you saw his hips, you would understand. But
drink.
Yep, sorry. I did talk about Sean's hips. But I mean, listen, I actually subscribe to the philosophy has put out in my personal segment on Twitter, which is called Daniel's Writing Tips of the Day, that the best way to come up with a good fantasy name is to put an Othy on the end of it. Big shout out to Timothy Thee. Any of that always works. So I guess that's technically putting two names together.
And Daniel, if I don't see a Timothy Thee in the next book that you write, I'm going to be very upset.
Oh, I'm already changing character to Timothy Thee.
Okay, good.
I hate my life.
All right. From Gene Glotzer on Twitter at GlotzG. There has never been a good sex scene.
Ooh, we are about to have all the romance, all the erotic writers, everyone that's ever written a good sex scene in their minds about to get us. I can see the logic behind it because sex is a very physical and visual act, and it doesn't always translate well to the page. But I mean, I definitely think there have been good ones written. I think that if it's a good enough writer and you kind of take that approach of less is more and not having to painstakingly describe everything and kind of let the users have an imagination, I think you can write a good sex scene. That's my personal preference. I like a little bit more of let the reader paint in the details.
So let the reader imagine Jar Jar. Don't
exactly.
Pigeonhole it into this. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you notice how he doesn't describe exactly how big Jar Jar's penis was. He just says it's massive and could kill an individual.
It's formidable.
Formidable, yes.
We know this.
Yeah.
Dina?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, 50-50. I don't really read erotica, so I can't really comment. I mean, I don't.
That's fair.
I think it's very hard to put it into words, I guess. So I get the perspective. I'm sure. I mean, I know that there's tons of really good erotica writers out there, but
I mean, there's definitely sex scenes in non-erotica stories. I mean, The Godfather famously has a fair amount of sex scenes in it. So
that's fair.
Yeah.
Does it?
But I mean, it's also fair for Dina to say I don't have
absolutely.
much experience with that, so I don't really have an opinion either way.
Yeah, she's never had sex in a public place, so I mean, really, how much sex has she had?
Yeah, clearly.
Oh my God!
All right.
Oh my God.
So Thomas Anthony Lay on Twitter
Hey,
at Nyesis on Twitter. Thomas Anthony Lay, friend of the show, says, "Okay,
Tomothy."
Tomothy or Thomas?
He's not
Tomothy.
He's not my husband. He's Thomas Sithy.
Yeah.
No, he's your side. He's your side chick. We know.
Yeah, he is.
Thomas Anthony Lay at Nyesis on Twitter says, "Okay, weird taste, but Dinasaurus is honorary Italian/British. Olives, no TV in the bedroom, family, less sugary/sweet foods. If America doesn't want you, Dina, there's a spot waiting for you in this proverbial house." Smiley face.
Oh, if Tom's there, I'll be there.
You walked right into that.
Happens.
Listen, Tom.
Mic drop.
Listen, Tom, I'm going to look straight in the camera. You can't have Dina. Dina is my world. So how dare you, sir? All right? Even if she doesn't love butter.
You can have me. I can't keep a straight face.
You cannot have her. She is ours. She has wrestled gators. She's as Florida gets. And, sir, there will be fisticuffs if you come for my world like that. You've been warned.
Well said, well said.
I like a good fight over me. It's fine.
I'm used to men.
Love triangle?
Fuck, I love triangle.
Love dodecahedron?
I love the dodecahedron. It grows every year.
All right, we got a bonus one because I just love this one, of course. It's from Jess the Mess at JessLT Writes on Twitter.
Jess,
friend of the show. Best friend, actually family of the show. She says, get a waterproof notepad that you keep in the shower for shower ideas because that's where you get the best ideas.
So, like your phone?
Wait, you take your phone in the
Jess.
shower with you?
I mean, if you need a notepad.
I mean, I've never taken notes in the shower.
There's a video of me in the shower on TikTok. Like, what you mean you take your phone in the shower with you? Obviously, I fucking do. Let's not even pretend.
Okay.
I listen to podcasts in the shower. So, yeah, my phone's right there.
I listen to audiobooks in the shower.
I apparently am the only one that doesn't fucking do that naked.
Are you saying you don't read audiobooks in the shower? You listen to them? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, exactly. That's
Okay, just
exactly.
important distinction.
Consume them.
Some people
in the
here
shower.
don't understand that difference.
Okay.
Fucking semantics. Listen.
You consume food, dummy.
Get out of here with that. Listen. I love the idea. I think we should put this up in a poll of how much writing or note taking do you do in the shower? Because I just like the idea of every sexy person in our community, which is everyone, because everyone is sexy in the writing community. If you write, you're sexy. And I like the idea that all of you guys are naked as you're coming up with your books. I think it adds a little, spice to it, So now I'm picturing all of you naked writing. So congratulations, guys. Hope that's not weird. Dina, don't judge me.
Well, I mean, no one wears clothes in the shower except for
never nudes,
except for Tobias.
Yeah.
On
And
the
that
next
other guy.
episode of Arrested Development. Okay,
Dina, I felt a lot of judgment right there, and I didn't appreciate it.
Hold the fuck up.
Felt a lot of judgment there.
What'd you just call me?
Said Dina.
Say my name.
He said Gina.
I did not say Gina.
Yeah.
I did not say Gina.
Absolutely you did.
You can fuck yourself. There's no way I
bitch.
said Gina. No, John West, you have my back. I did not say Gina.
I mean, I have it on tape, so
refer back to it. I'm not wrong.
I will 6 or 7 times before this baby ever sees the light of day.
This is such bullshit.
What episode is this?
19.
We're on episode motherfucking 19, and you can't even
This
say
will
my
air
name right yet?
8:30.
This is bullshit. Listen, I'm
It's
officially
August
protesting this
fucking
entire
30th.
episode. Thank you. John West says I did that correctly.
You know what?
Yeah.
This can just live in our hearts at this point, because I'm going to go through hell in a handbasket fucking editing this shit. Okay, Dina! It's time! Nope. It's time! There it is! To choose your adventure.
All right. First up, we have my first boyfriend. I was 16 and he was 23.
I don't care what Florida law says. That's fucking illegal.
Jesus
That's fucking
Christ.
illegal.
Florida law says that that's legal.
Why isn't Florida just owned by Cuba at this point?
It should be. We basically are.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we are.
Unofficial.
Not a sponsor.
The prank
Cuba, not a sponsor.
The prank
John
I
said
never.
the Faker Act. Florida Faker Act. Go ahead.
The prank I never got caught for. And that happened in Spanish class in 9th grade.
Ay.
Oh, Jesus.
And then, last but not least, we have the accidental 3-way proposition.
Man, those are all really good options right there.
The thing is, if I had to vote, I lived through the accidental 3-way proposition, so I know that story.
Sean was not involved in the proposition.
Allegedly.
I was there for it. I was a witness of it. Okay. That's all you need to know. We're not going to say any more details.
In a three-way.
Zero context. You don't know if a three-way actually happened or who was involved. You're just going to have to vote and find out.
Oh my God.
So wait, what's your personal favorite, Sean?
My personal favorite? Are you kidding?
I mean, not favorite, but like, what's your vote?
I mean, if I weren't involved in that, if I didn't already know how the accidental three-way happened, obviously that's the most enticing one.
Yep.
But
Okay.
my instinct is to say the first boyfriend thing because I'm both intrigued and disgusted at the same time.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm pretty grossed out.
Yeah, I'm on board with this. I want to know how all this happened because, and we'll get to come up with another fun name for this 23-year-old guy. It's gonna be a weird name. It's gonna be like, I don't know, like Milton.
Well, we need to hold on. Once we hear like the beginning of the story, that's our opportunity.
Melvin. We could call him Melvin.
He looks like a Melvin.
He looks like a front wedgie, everybody.
All right, guys.
Wait, is a front wedgie not called a swedgie?
No,
it's a Melvin.
That's Melvin.
Oh, maybe for Gen Zers, it's a swedgie.
Swedgie,
but
yeah, makes sense.
For millennials and older, it's a Melvin.
All right, guys. So we are getting close to the end of the show here. And if you want to get involved, if you want to be showing up on here on the podcast, you can always send us a message at #WeirdTakes. Additionally, you can sing to us, tell a joke, get weird with us, and call us at our voicemail at 347-69-WEIRD. That's 347-69-WEIRD. Yeah, just like that. And guys, one last thing. Next week, we have got the author of The Storm's Child, John Ortega, as our guest next week. Boys and girls.
He has made it to my top 5 authors list, so I'm ready for this.
Can you roll that R? Can you say John Ortega?
Ortega.
Ooh. There we go. All right.
Now I want to hear about the prank in Spanish class suddenly.
I was going to say, we're rolling R's. I'm in, man.
Ortega.
Woo! All right, guys. So this has been another great episode of the Don't Make a Weird podcast. You can find me online at Dan Q Writes Thing. That's Dan Q Writes Thing.
Say it with us, Raine.
In Raine?
It's dank.
Raine, I'm looking at you.
Dank.
I'm looking at you because I know you're in here. It's not dank. You spread this too far to Twitter. Everyone's calling me dank. This is bullying, and I will not stand for it.
Dank.
It's not dank.
It's dank.
It's not dank. Shannon, you tell them that this is not my name. All right. Dina, where can the folks find you?
You can find me on Twitter at Dinasaurus D. That's Big D like
Big D.
No, you're supposed to say these nuts.
No, you said these nuts. We just said the D.
Yeah, you always say these nuts.
But I
roll it back
thought
and
that
try
that's what
again?
we were trying to do this whole time.
No. All right, let's try it again. All right, here we go. And Dina, where can the folks find you at home?
You can find me on Twitter at Dinasaurus D. That's
Big
D like these nuts.
No, see, now you're too much inside your head.
Okay.
Literally
Okay.
18 episodes we've said
Okay.
Big D. And you're like, wait, you don't say D's nuts? No, you say D's nuts.
Yeah, we just said the D. You put the D's nuts on the end of this.
Okay.
Oh my God,
okay.
there's an audience and it's f***ing with Dina right now.
It's with all of us, to be honest.
I'm
I
ready.
forgot
Go
my
ahead.
outro,
Go,
you
go.
guys. I've done this 25 times. Okay.
All right. And Dina, where can the folks find you at home?
You can find me on Twitter at Dinasaurus D. That's Big D like these nuts.
And producer Sean, where can the folks find you?
I've got a dragon roll with my name on it that I've been waiting for.
Oh,
so
fuck.
That's what he calls his penis.
I'm just gonna nosh on some. I'm gonna nosh on some Officer Longwiener.
Officer Longwiener, the Longwiener of the law.
Oh, we don't like officers.
All right, guys, that's a wrap. We love you all. Jazz hands.
Oh, I hit the mic again and it went up.
The Don't Make It Weird podcast, hosted by Daniel Quigley and Dinasaurus. Produced by me, Sean Holden. Music by Amaria. A special thanks to our debate judges in this week's episode, Mackenzie, Liz, John, Kelly, and Raine. We love you all. We can all help prevent suicide. The National Suicide Prevention Lifeline provides 24/7 free and confidential support for people in distress, prevention and crisis resources for you or your loved ones, and best practices for professionals. Call 800-273-TALK. That's 800-273-8255 for help.